Hey y'all, I got something to show you. I picked this bag up and it started to move. Look. I can't look now. Now I feel bad for him.
Guess what's coming for dinner? Okay, this one's angry.
If he jumps out there, I would please don't. I could just jump him in the water. What you got to do?
I just want to show him off, and he is not cooperating. There, say hi. Okay. Tonight, we are having crab. We are actually doing a seafood boil. I've heard it called Frogmore Stew, Low Country Boil. All relatively the same. We're doing several different kinds of seafood. I have some fresh shrimp, very fresh crab, about a pound of andouille, and that's 1 dozen crab, by the way. We're not going to cook them all at once. We have 6 tablespoons of Old Bay. We have yellow onion and lemons with garlic. This is your base for your seasoning, which will cover all of your seafood, your corn, and your potatoes. Just whole potatoes, whatever corn's fresh. And Roy loves mussels.
Yes,
so
I do.
That will be the rest. They have already been cleaned and now they're just soaking in ice water, so it numbs them a little bit. Well, thank you for joining us for this week's In the Kitchen with me, Mikey, and of course our cameraman, Roy. Say hi, Roy.
Hi, Roy.
We'll be right back and start. Our water, as I break everything, our water is up to a full rolling boil. We have just a skinned onion. You can leave it in there. This is just to flavor your water. We cut a lemon in half. Make sure if you do this and you drop the entire lemon in, that you do use organic or something that has not been waxed. You really don't want that film in there. We also have 6 medium-sized cloves of garlic, 6 tablespoons of Old Bay. Old Bay will be more to your liking. If you like it a stronger flavor, by all means, put some more. If you like it less strong, take a little bit out. What?
I was getting distracted by one of the babies.
Oh.
Yes.
Y'all, we still have 5 left for adoption.
Yes. They may need a baby, a fur baby. They're beautiful and wonderful.
To your stock, I'm also going to add about 1.33 cups of vinegar. Before we put anything in, you want to take note of what you are dropping in. I'm using corn and potatoes. The potatoes absolutely will take the longest to cook, so we want to go ahead and get those in now. I've only got about a pound in here, but we're making a small boil. Add this up for as much as you want. I use 6 tablespoons of Old Bay to 1 gallon of water, and usually the rule of thumb is about 1 cup of vinegar. That helps with the overfishing smell, and it does give it a nice little bite. If this doesn't taste like the ocean, you've done something wrong.
I hear you.
So once this comes back up to a boil, you want to wait about 5 minutes maybe to let your potatoes just to soften up. Then what you want to move to is your next longest cooking item, which we have right here. They're not very friendly. I've learned this.
I don't think I would be friendly if I was tucked in a bag.
And what we are going to do is, when our water's back up to a boil and our potatoes have cooked for about 5 minutes, we are going to start the cooking process. I will let you know before that happens. And in the video, leave a fast forward button so you can pass the cooking process if you'd like. When we come back, our potatoes have been cooking for about 5 minutes, and now we need to grab our friends. Okay. This is the point where you either want to walk away or fast forward. You want these to cook for about 7 minutes. Don't crowd your pan. In this one, I believe we're going to stop at 4. Well, I guess I get a 3 for 1. Let these cook for a total of 5 to 7 minutes before you start adding your other ingredients. And we'll do that right when we come back. Our shrimp are done. I'm sorry, our shrimp. Our crabs are done. Shrimp's about to go in. Right now we are going to throw in some andouille sausage. If you can't find andouille, Polish sausage will work. Whatever your favorite is. I suggest doing something with the natural casings. Good flavor. If you're going to go out, go all out. Okay, our next ingredient that will take some time to cook are our mussels, because they are going in from basically an ice cold state. We did wash these. This looks like a lot of food. This is aimed at 3 people. There's really not much meat in your crabs. We know, we just went to Crab Fest here.
We did. It was awesome.
Okay.
Oh, listen.
It's the mussels contracting and pushing out all their liquids.
They're purging.
They're purging.
There you go, see? I went to school for more than band and lunch.
Our last 2 ingredients will be shrimp and corn, because it takes no time whatsoever to cook. These are washed and deveined. They are not peeled. I did that for presentation. I think that would be a whole lot better if you can just pinch and peel your own. What does they say down? No, that's Louisiana crawfish. Pinch and peel and eat it.
That's crawfish.
We call
The shells,
crawdads around here.
The shells also add flavor.
It does. A whole lot. Well, we'll be back in give or take 10 minutes. For our side dish with this, we have cornbread in. Whatever your favorite either mix is or from scratch. Roy made this one from scratch.
Oh, yeah. I worked so hard.
That pronto quick mix.
You mean, oh.
Yeah, see?
Busted. I really like it, though.
You got me hooked on that.
I do. I like it.
All right, give us about 5 to 6 minutes. We'll throw in the corn. We'll show you how to set this all up. Trying to get the heavier items out first so that wouldn't happen. Our boil is ready. Now, how we have set is some more Old Bay. I have what else did we set out? Vinegar and lemon. And that's about all this is going to need. I thought a cornbread would go really good with this, so I have one in the oven. You've all made cornbread. If not, hey, that'll be another show. We did hot water cornbread.
Yes.
That went really well.
It was tasty.
Yes, it was. Both of us, I think that was our first time
Tasty that was.
ever trying it.
It was a neat little recipe.
This isn't even the best part, guys. That's coming up here in about 30 seconds-ish. Up, man down, or crab down.
Crab down.
You know, if that is such a thing. That is a new use for a cucumber.
Look, it's bumper guard.
Sadly, it's the right size for this pan.
Yep. Hey, one size fits all. Anyway.
Nope, we're not drinking. That's just Roy. Okay. Come back. All right, follow me out to the dining room table. And that is how the boil is done. Thank you guys for stopping in as always. While you're here and watching this great video, you're not going to watch us eat yet until we might do some ASMR. But anyway, while you're waiting for all of that to happen, how about you guys hit the like and the subscribe buttons? And if you're really into us and all the weird things that I make Roy eat, you know, hit the little bell so you'll be notified when our new videos come out. We try to tape every Friday and release every Saturday, mostly. Every now and then we run behind. Thank you guys. For me and Roy, have a great one. Hey guys, and welcome back to another edition of In the Kitchen with me, Mikey, and of course our cameraman.
Hi.
Say hi, Roy.
Hey, Roy.
As you can tell, we are not in my kitchen today. We are out shopping. We are in Charleston, West Virginia, and right now we are actually in Kanawha City, kind of like a suburb, at International Grocery and Spice. This is where I do all mine. Like I said and have said several times, if you do have an international market in your area or an international aisle in your store, don't be afraid to walk in, find an item, and just try it. For example, a ketchup. This is a banana-made ketchup. It's really, really good. Other people enjoy it. This is the ginger and garlic paste that we use in all of our mixes. Sometimes we do chop it. Well, I don't chop it up. Roy chops it up.
I'm the chopper.
If you have Korean tastes, this is a fermented soybean paste. Doenjang. This one, I know this little symbol means that this has something else added to it, usually like a mushroom for flavoring. You have all of your fish sauces. The absolute best, 3 crab. Then you start getting into your oyster sauces, which almost every country has a version of their fish sauce or oyster sauce, as well as soy sauces. You can go endless with soy sauces. We have a few items that we're picking up today for an upcoming episode. This is something that Roy brought to my attention.
I love it.
We're going to be doing curried goat.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
This is where we're picking up all of our ingredients for it. We'll take you down here to the aisle and show you the meats
Yes.
right here. This is all fresh pack. Now, you will need to speak to each one of your stores in your area if you're not sure. Things like this, you really do want to know where it came from and who's providing it, and that's what we're doing. We know where this comes from, and our gracious hosts, Nina and Harish, are letting us come through and tape in here today and show us where we're getting our things.
Okay.
On this side, you have your oils. Sesame oil, that's probably one of the most common that you'll be finding. All sizes. Sesame oil is a pretty strong flavor. I prefer to use the roasted. You can get what you like. But you really do need to stop in.
You never
one of
know.
your international
You never know what
markets.
you're going to find.
Never.
Look at that. It's a durian.
Whole durian fruit.
I bet you never seen one of them, huh? You need to get out and check out your stuff.
Speaking of durian, we're going to be having an upcoming, well, Roy is going to be having an upcoming episode
Okay.
of Guess What Time It Is, where we both will be trying durian.
You're going first.
Thank you guys for stopping by. This is our International Shopping Mart. We will be doing actually a complete video on this later in our season. Gosh, I sounded all professional later in the season. We are going to be doing an entire walkthrough for a recipe from start to finish. We'll show you everything that we get, the brands that we choose, and hope you enjoy it all. See you guys later. Have a great one. One of the great things about shopping here also, they tend to buy a lot of their product in bulk, so that does give you an ability to sample your items. You just tell them, hey, I want something in a smaller package just to try it, and they're more than accommodating every time.
It's gone. No more.
I'm sorry, but